First issue of Ultimate Spider-Man is finally here. This new series shows us a new universe where the Maker prevented Peter Parker from getting bit by the spider 20 years ago, and now Peter is 35 years old, he married Mary Jane, and they have 2 children together. Aunt May died in an accident caused by the Maker, but everybody thinks Tony Stark did it. Harry Osborn lost his father Norman Osborn in that same accident, and we learn that he's not taking it well, and he's filled with rage. This is a version of Peter Parker who has happiness, support and peace in his life. You can feel it even in the first pages of this comic. He isn't alone or depressed, and after his visit to Daily Bugle, we see another thing we didn't expect. Ben Parker is alive in this universe, and he's working as an editor at Daily Bugle. Him and Jonah are friends in this universe, and it looks like Jonah has a good relationship with both Peter and Ben. It was great to finally see him in a different role, and it will be exciting to see a version of Peter Parker who has Uncle Ben while becoming Spider-Man. Peter Parker of this story has everything other versions of Peter Parker ever dreamt about in their lives. He has a job, he has a family, he had both Uncle Ben and Aunt May with him until now, and he even spent more time with his own family until he was 15 years old, but he got robbed out of his destiny as Spider-Man, and deep down he knows it. Peter says that he always felt like there was something missing, and there was something wrong with his life. Now he knows that he was right all along. He can't live with himself knowing that a huge part of his life is missing, and he has a chance to take it all back. We see him talking to Uncle Ben and Mary Jane about it. He's afraid to change things because he has everything and he's grateful for it. He's afraid of ruining it, and he's questioning if he's being selfish. Uncle Ben tells him it's wrong for him to live like that, and if he feels like he needs a change and get rid of this half alive state of his, then maybe it's time to do something about it and wake up. Mary Jane knows Peter very well, and she's aware of the fact that he's not satisfied with who he is right now, and there was this cloud around his head for years. She gives him the support he needs and trusts him with his choice. Having this support and love make things easier for Peter. Another different part of this new origin story is that Peter has a choice this time. Tony Stark doesn't force this path on him, but he gave Peter a choice. He can keep his life as the way it is, or he can become the man he always meant to be and help inspire others even if the change, risks, and responsibility seems scary. Peter makes the choice to accept this destiny after talking to Uncle Ben and Mary Jane. This time Spider Bite wasn't a shock or a tragedy, but it was a choice and a gift. This time we see him smiling before the spider bites him. Helping people, inspiring them to become the best version of themselves was supposed to be a part of Peter Parker's life. They stole it from him, but he's finally taking it back. Personally, I love this new take on Spider-Man, and it was great to finally see Peter Parker not depressed or stuck in an endless loop of pain. I liked how he chooses to become Spider-Man, and people in his life are giving him power to do it. Change or good things won't happen without taking risks and accepting responsibility. This issue represents that lesson well in my opinion, and we can learn a lot from it. We can either choose the safe road and keep living half alive, or we can make the hard choice and choose to be brave enough to get out of our own way and take a step to become who we are meant to be. I hope you all liked this video. There are a couple more storylines happening in this comic, like Green Goblin's attack on Kingpin, Jonah and Ben starting their own newspaper, and Matt Murdock being a priest, but I wanted to focus on Peter's story in this video. If you all love this first issue like I did, please go buy it, support it, because we need more stories like this one where we can finally get excited about the characters we love again. We deserve more than what the Amazing Spider-Man comics are offering right now, and I hope people who work at Marvel will finally understand it. We deserve to see these characters grow up, have meaningful relationships, and have stories where we can't guess what will happen next. Characters like Peter Parker and Mary Jane deserve more than endless loops of misery, and it was great to finally see them together again without thinking they will break up like 2 issues later. It was great seeing Peter Parker having happiness and love in his life again after such a long time. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you liked this video and want more comic book videos like this one, and see you all in the next video.